We may not have had women when I was a kid, but you know what we did have?
Attention. 本製品は
We had... Wait. We had lollies? No, and we had Angelic Chaos.
創造リブート
Alright? It's been a while. Too long, in fact, since we last played. Because for 2 weeks, I only streamed one day. No, not time for a 10-hour stream. But either way, last time we played, I almost forgot. I almost forgot what happened the last time we played until the last time I opened the game and realized, oh, that's what happened. I remembered, because last time, why am I blanking on his name? The main character and his sister, I blanked on both of their names. They turned into a demon lord and vampire respectively, until so three more hours until midnight. Dexter, you do realize it's your fault that I am starting this later than I wanted to. I wanted to only watch the recap of the VN April recap, and then you wanted to watch GG clips. So why are you complaining? Let me pet you. If you really want me to play until midnight, why didn't we just start the stream with Angelic Chaos? Right? What time is it for you? It's almost 12 p.m. But that doesn't matter. Why do you want to know my time? 12 hours? No. I'm saying, why didn't you, if you wanted me to play for 3 more hours, then why didn't we just start the stream with Angelic Chaos? I want more of you. You'll get more of me tomorrow, and then you can pay me. But either way, alright, Noah found out about sex through dojins, through Amane's dojins, and she's been corrupted now. So, you know, she's been kicked out of heaven. She's been kicked out of heaven, and now she's going to be attending our school. But we haven't done that yet. We're getting to it. This stream. Please stream 3 more hours. Like I said, if you wanted me to stream 3 more hours, why didn't we just start by streaming the game? Why do you only want me to stream more of the game now? Dexter, I'll pay you. That doesn't change the fact that you didn't even ask me to you didn't even want me to play the game last stream. You wanted me to play fucking Minecraft. And now you want me to play 5 hours. You want me to play 3 more hours of Angelic Chaos over the Yes? What do you mean yes? You're the reason I didn't play it last stream. And you're the reason I was delayed in playing it this stream. You can pay me tomorrow, and we can start the stream with Angelic Chaos. I'll pay extra. What do you mean? Like, what? Let's start with 25. What do you mean? What? What do you mean? Also, yeah, shift it a bit. The answer is, I'm not doing a 5-hour stream today. I'll give you 25 for a 5-hour stream. 50. What do you mean? Why didn't you just why didn't you tell me to play why didn't you just tell me to play Angelic Chaos? It means what it means. No, it doesn't. Because you didn't want me to play Angelic Chaos until I started Angelic Chaos. Like, what? I want to see more. What do you mean? No! No, you didn't! You didn't want to see more last stream! You didn't want to see more 10 minutes ago! You wanted to see more Gigi! You wanted to see me play fucking Minecraft! Well, now I do. Oh, now you do. Now you do, because I fucking executive decision to actually want to play the game instead of trying to look for more GG clips that you didn't post any. If you want your 5-hour stream, you can have it tomorrow. But whatever. I've done the appropriate attire. And let's jump right into it. Guess it's time to get up. My loins are as frigid as ever, for the record. What's going on with me? I can get aroused, but my body doesn't follow suit. Is that what getting old is like? As if I'm still young at heart. As if I'm still young at heart, but my body is undeniably aging. You want 25 for a 5-hour stream tomorrow? Sure. It's not so much frustrating as it is sad and frightening. I remember my father complaining similarly about how his body could no longer keep up with him, that he didn't have the energy he used to, and his back hurt. Maybe he should have checked his posture. Never thought I'd be sympathizing with my dad at this age. Hey, Mom.
おはよう。今日はちょっと遅かったわね。今起こしに行こうかと思ったところよ。
Oh, you're right. The daily horoscopes are already over. Don't you usually leave earlier than this?
もう出るわよ。朝ごはんはいつも通り用意してるから。あとはよろしく。行ってきます。
Will do. Have a good day at work. Time to eat. The ball's still in my hand. I absentmindedly look up at the ceiling. I wonder what happened after that. She was quite ruffled yesterday. Get it? Her feathers were ruffled because she's an angel. However, despite how much she squealed and ranted, all red in the face, she kept on reading like a trooper. She didn't stop at one doujin. Oh no, she went through as many as she could lay her hands on. Though porn wasn't all she experienced, she did read more standard manga, and even watched anime and played games. Yeah, you've corrupted her. What do you mean? I kind of wonder what she's up to now. She's going to be at your school. After I finish eating, I wash my dishes before heading up to Amane's room. Amane, you up yet? I knock hard on her door. You better get up or you're gonna be late for school. I'm coming in. I state my intent loudly before opening the door. She still doesn't reply, but I know how much trouble she is waking up in the mornings. I can't wake her up without direct physical intervention. Rise and shine.
おはよう。
Good morning. How are you feeling?
熱もないし、
8-hour stream tomorrow for Angelic Chaos.
服も
Lol.
私の寝巻きだし。
First of all, thanks for the 25. Second of all, no. What do you mean 8-hour stream? No. Great to hear.
ふーん。
What?
心配してくれてたんだ。
No shit I was. I nearly called an ambulance for you yesterday. What's another 25 for it? You push it with 5 hours. Don't make me do another 3. You'd piss me off if you come down with something serious after all that.
なに？照れてるの？可愛い妹が心配だったならそう言えばいいのに。今時ツンデレなんて流行んないよ。
Look, I am worried. I know you can be a bit of a loudmouth, but how are you faring at school? Have you made any friends yet?
お兄に心配されたくないな。友達ならちゃんといるし、お兄もサイちゃんに会ったでしょ？
Oh, Mikuni. They're on a first name basis, so they must be fairly close friends. Oh, I forgot to ask. Where'd the angel go?
どうもこうも。天使ちゃんならあそこにいる通り。
Nah!
パリ。
Bro, she's been completely corrupted. She's made herself right at home, reading a manga with potato chips to her right and a bottle of soda to her left. A nondescript brand soda. She's even using chopsticks. Amane must have taught her. Well, I'm glad she's enjoying herself. She acted so divine yet so graceful yesterday. The picture-perfect angel, yet now look at her. Settled right into her materialistic culture, our materialistic culture.
なんかお気に召したみたい。アニメとか漫画とかゲームとかの娯楽もそうだし、ポテチやコーラみたいな嗜好品も。
Oh, I can see that. Fallen angel. I fucking told you she was corrupted. Hang on, what was her name before?
ブログ画面だ。
Yeah, it was just Angel. That's why I didn't comment on it. She's off in her own little world. Maybe we shouldn't bother her. They didn't play a gulp sound. Anyway, you need to get ready for school.
ほい。あ、お兄の方はどうなの？ほら、あっちの調子は？
All I do is shake my head.
そっか。
I'm gonna go set the laundry out to dry. Don't dilly-dally. Just as I finish up, I receive a new message on my phone. Who's texting me this early? Amane again? Let's see what she wants. Fearful, I opened the message. Surely it won't be anything scandalous like last time.
どうよ。
It's the same picture. Again, my sister sent me a sexy selfie. She has to be putting these somewhere online, I swear. You should probably stop this before someone looks through your phone. It isn't? Wait. It isn't the same? Right. I mean, I don't have a comparison. I don't have the comparison.
他に言うべきことがあると思いませんか？大喜利じゃねえし、同じでもねえし。
Even running gags don't usually copy paste lines. Can you spot the difference by memory? No. It's been 2 weeks. What do you mean? An instant response again. She's seething. How's it going?
僕は人の嗜好品や食事について勘違いしていたよ。食事は生命を維持するために栄養素を摂取するだけだと思っていたけど、美味しいものを食べることには肉体を満たすだけじゃない、心を満たす効果があることを実感した。
What could change in the photo? Her underwear and her bra and panties. Can you summarize?
ポテチとコーラ、素晴らしい。
You really like him, huh?
娯楽物に関しても同じだ。単なる暇つぶしなんかじゃない。面白い娯楽に触れると、不思議な充実感のようなものがこの胸に満ちているんだ。
She puffs out her rather unimpressive chest as she boasts. Pink to white, I think. Yeah. I could imagine how fulfilled she feels. It's written all over her face. I can't believe you're this impressed by chips and soda. What do you usually eat? Actually, do angels even eat to begin with?
その必要はない。とはいえ、今までに経験したことがないわけではないんだけどね。でもまさか、ポテチとコーラがこんなにも美味だなんて、素晴らしい。
Yeah, the only thing she's eaten is the body and blood, and the only thing she's eaten before this was the body of Christ, you know? I'm glad you're making the most of it. Oh, wait, no. That's not what I want to talk with you about. I hate to rain on your parade, but I need more information about the whole no reproducing thing. The body? Yeah, that's what the bread is. Oh, right. Yeah, now she understands.
その話か。失礼した。そうだった。それについては、完璧ではないだろうけど、基本的なことは学ぶことができたと思う。君の苦悩についても把握した。君が困っていた理由も、つまり、あれだろ？勃起ができないと子作りどころか、
Yeah. Say it. She's built up an impressive vocabulary thanks to all those dojins she's read.
おにゃりすらできないということだね。
She finally managed to get one of them out.
理解したよ。理解したと思う。ところで、勃起って本当にああいうものなの？
All like what?
だからふにゃんふにゃんがググッとなってギンギンのビキビキのボキーン
Stop saying sound effects. Those were just sound effects. The kind you see in manga, as a matter of fact.
だってそう書いてあったよ。
Those are just for dramatic effect. They don't make noises in real life. Well, they do when they come. Wait, never mind. But I think you at least have a general idea of how erections work.
そうなのか。あんなものが邪魔になったりしないの？
Well, they're not erect in the default state.
そっか、よくできてるんだね。そっか、つまり今の君はふにゃんふにゃん。
Do you have to stare? Kind of making me feel a little awkward here.
ふにゃん。申し訳ない。
So, like, why am I even banned from reproducing in the first place? What does that have to do with anything?
ワホン、いいかい？君の中に魔王の力がよどんでいる。その力が周囲にも多大な影響を及ぼすのは前世返りからもわかるよね。
Sort of, yeah.
そんな状態の君が子供を作ればどうなるか。
Whatever the case, I doubt it would be good.
前例のないことだから確実なことは僕にもわからないんだけど、ただ何も起きないと考えるのは虫が良すぎるというものだ。
Would I maybe, like, create a demon child or something?
そういった可能性もなくはないだろうね。
Bro. What? Also, the audio is getting fucky. It's like... Hang on.
そういった可能性もなくはない。
Oh boy. Yep, there it is. Also, how do you not know that Dexter? How do you not know? Yes, when you ejaculate, it makes a sound. Yes, it makes a sound. What do you mean? There's a reason every time every time a guy comes. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. There's a reason why, consistently, every time a guy comes in any kind of H video, hentai, or, you know, mainly, they always have the same sound effect. Erogay, hentai, right? It's the same sound effect. What do you mean? Just because you can't hear it doesn't mean it doesn't make a sound. How loud? Loud enough. Loud enough to not be... Quiet enough to not be heard outside, but loud enough for someone... for someone to hear it if they're in the same room as you. Well, not in the same room. More like close to you. Right? I never heard it. Well, yeah, me neither, but like... Ow. Fucking... Headphones caught a piece of strand of hair. Doesn't change the fact that they make sound. That it does make a sound.
そういった可能性もなくはないだろうね。
Okay, it's back to normal. I may have headphones in most of the time. Well, yeah, obviously. But like, why, Dexter? You could just move on. I feel like I would know. No, you wouldn't. Why would you pay attention to that?
この世界に魔族が生まれたりしたら、とんでもない騒ぎだ。いろいろ研究もされるだろう。ましてや、もし万が一、その子供が強大な力を有しているとなったら、どれほどの混乱が起きるか。下手をすれば、この世界の新たな戦争の火種になるかもしれない。
My kid would destroy the world. Wow, I guess me having a kid would be a pretty bad idea.
とはいえ、勃起しないのは僕としても予想外だ。
Seriously?
まさか魔王の力がそんなところにまで影響を及ぼしているとは。
Hold up. Are you saying I lost the ability to get an erection because you sealed my demonic powers? So doesn't that mean the only way to fix it is to let those powers loose?
まさに、あちらを立てればこちらが立たず。
Bro, why? If it embarrasses you that much, you don't have to make the joke. Just wait.
バックログ画面だね。
Just don't make the joke. All it took was one night for the pure, unsullied Angel to be corrupted to the point of making penis jokes. Bro, they literally say the word!
朝ごはん食べてる人の前でオナニーとか勃起とか言うのやめてくんないかな。
True, this is the all ages version. Keep the conversation CG. Are you sure you're not uploading those images somewhere?
やってないってば。一切興味ないからそういうの。
So then why did I receive another selfie in my inbox this morning?
だって切り取り線なんて失礼なこと言われたまま引き下がれないし。なのになんだあの回答。同じ下着じゃないだろ。そもそもボケろなんて言ってないし。なんでエッチじゃんくらいのことが言えないかな。
Well, if you're gonna do it out of spite, obviously he's going to keep responding in that way so he gets more of your panty pics. Yeah, sure, let's use that word. You want your brother to think you're hot?
全然普通にキモい。
Then why are you throwing such a fit?
恥ずかしいのを我慢して良かれと思って送った渾身の写真にろくな反応が返ってこないとかありえないし。
She pouts indignantly. I'm well aware of how competitive she is. Ever since she was a kid, she's always been a perfectionist. But now I'm not sure she should be applying that part of herself in this way. I'm genuinely worried. All right, I don't want you getting yourself into trouble.
お兄って何気にシスコンだよね。
What?
だって今朝も私の心配してくれたし。そんなに妹が可愛いの？やだ、照れる。ガチめの舌打ちはやめよ。
I don't know why, but whenever you do something wrong, Mom and Dad hold me just as responsible. Well, because I had the misfortune of being born 1 year earlier.
異世界に生まれた魔王と吸血鬼。その二人が何の因果か現世で兄弟。すごい偶然もあったもんだ。生まれ変わってもつながりはあるものだよ。
Angel jump scare.
もしまっさらな状態からやり直すなら、 前世の姿に戻ることも力が引き継がれることもなかったと思う。兄弟として生まれたのは偶然でも、君たちの間につながりがあるのは全くの偶然ではないだろうね。
そういうものなんだ。ま、そういうこともあるか。なんせ天使ちゃんがいるくらいだし。
Also, this is all justifying incest between Amane and why am I blanking on his name? It's fuck.
というか、天使ちゃんって名前はまだ聞いてないよね。
僕はただの天使だ。名前なんてないよ。
Riku, yeah, that's his name. You don't get a fancy name like Michael or Gabriel or Oriole?
君が口にしたのは有名な宗教から崇敬されている天使の名前だろ？
One of the popular religions. Bro, I think Christianity is one of the only religions that has angels. That canonically has angels. Right? There are very few religions, especially when it comes to the popular ones that have angels in them.
人を導いたり裁いたり。僕はそんな存在じゃない。
でも、このまま天使ちゃんって呼ぶのもなんか寂しくない？
I agree. It doesn't feel right.
そう言われても。
好きなものとかないの？そこから名前をつけるとか。
ポテチとコーラ。
Of course you do. Yeah, that doesn't help.
そうなると特には。
Like, here's the thing. I've been trying to stall, okay?
そうだな。いっそ君たちが決めてくれないかな。
Amane and I turn and share a look of surprise. Your idea. You could do it. I always stick with a default name in games anyway. Ew. What about games that don't have a default name?
私だってそうだよ。せめて責任は折半がいい。
How would that even work?
一文字ずつ考えるとむちゃくちゃになりそうだから、名字と名前とか？
Are we going with a Japanese name?
だって外国風の名前ってよくわかんないし。
Yeah, me neither.
僕は特に気にしないよ。
Okay, I'll take the last name. You're a girl yourself, so you're probably better suited on choosing a first name than me.
名前ね。
It's hard to think of something without anything to go off of. I shift my gaze at the angel one more time. Yeah? Her hair glistens under the bright sunlight, along with her porcelain white skin and her captivating features. Only now do I realize there's more that sets her apart from normal people, besides those big white wings. Her beauty is almost inhuman. How about Shiroyuki? White snow? Well, no. Shiro is white.
それが名字？
You don't like it? Yeah, it means white snow. Okay, I was right. Which is what your wings remind me of. That I thought it might fit. As opposed to, yeah, but like as opposed to what colored snow? Yellow snow? That's piss. Okay, that's piss snow.
珍しいのは間違いないけど、実際にそういう名字もあるってネットに書いてた気もする。
Yeah, but like that's also a last name. So
特に不満はない。綺麗だと思うよ。
I fucking found it. Finally. It took too long, but like I brought this up. Also, get jump scared, idiot. I brought this up in My Klutzy Cupid, right? Of how only in fucking Christianity would they make an angel design like this. Like, what the fuck were they what the fuck were they smoking when they thought up this design? Alright? So, like, when Noah says one of the popular religions, like, there's only one religion someone would think of when referring to angels. Be not afraid.
上が白雪なら下は天使だから L
No, there's already been an angel with L in their name in a different game. That feels a little too basic.
わかってるよ。こっからひねるの。チエル、シエル、ノエル。いや、やっぱ L から離れるべきか。
No, you could go with Noel.
ノアとか？あ、ノアでどうかな？可愛くない？
Isn't there a term for someone who gets aroused by fear? Yeah, but when the angels say "Be not afraid," all right, the reason why they say it, other than because they're terrifying as shit, is because it is it's hard to describe. They're a cosmic entity that could it's hard to say. Basically, right? Is that how they would actually look? Now, this is only one variation of what they look like. All right? Obviously, the angels that we've seen before, right? The fucking babies with the wings, right? Those are cherubs. Right? You've seen them in Hell of a Boss. You watched Hell of a Boss. Those are cherubs. They are these motherfuckers, right? They are the seraphims. There are 9 angels. This is only one type of them. Cherubs are also only one type of them. Right? But it's like it's hard to explain because angels essentially would what type is God? God is God, alright? He's the almighty being, right? The one above all, essentially. But it's like... It's more of a cosmic horror thing. Of like... The appearance of an angel is so overwhelming to the mortal mind. If an angel looks like that, then God must look terrifying. I mean, I guess you could infer from that. But it's more of the appearance, or I guess the presence of an angel is so overwhelming that they say, "Be not afraid," so you aren't overwhelmed to the point of dying. Listen, I'm not that well versed, alright? But Bible lore goes hard.
白雪ノア？
うん、白雪ノア。
白雪ノアか。白雪ノア。うん。僕に文句はない。いや、むしろそれがいい。では、僕は今から白雪ノアだ。
So who is the most terrifying that we know? What do you mean that we know? They aren't fucking deep sea creatures. It's not like they're an undiscovered species of alien that we haven't what do you mean that we know?
私を呼ぶときはあまねでいいよ。名字はお兄も一緒だから。
True. Just call me Riku.
じゃあよろしく頼むリク、あまね。
よろしく、ノアちゃん。
Technically, angels are aliens. I mean, if you're saying in the way that aliens aren't real, yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, Noah.
じゃ、私行くね。
Don't doze off in class.
ふむ。
Wait, what a... But, yeah, I don't know. Phew, that was close. In the Bible, who looks the most terrifying? Satan? No, Satan, oh, I guess technically Lucifer, is the most beautiful. Right? He was the first angel, therefore he would be the most beautiful. So he would be the exact opposite of terrifying. Other people can't see Noah, so now that Amana's gone, I look like a crazy person talking to myself. I try again, this time whispering as quietly as possible. What's up?
何か不思議な気配を感じる。
Is it coming from me?
いや、魔王の力とは別の不思議な気配が。
Oh no, she's gonna expose someone else from... She's gonna expose someone else's past self. Yeah.
ちょっと周囲の様子を見てくるよ。
Should I come with you?
いや、遠くに行くつもりはない。僕一人の方が移動の手間も少なくて済む。
Okay, great. I have to get to class.
確認だけど、体はどうだい？何か体調に変化は？
No, none in particular.
君たちから離れるつもりはない。何か異変を感じたら、すぐに駆けつけるようにする。
So who is the most terrifying god? Do we know what god would look like? Or like an educated guess? No. Here's the thing, right? Depictions of God, while not as blasphemous as like depictions of Muhammad in like Islamic faith, right? You're not gonna get stoned to death because you drew God, right? But it's kind of the same thing of like any depiction of God is technically the right one, but also the wrong one. Because here's the thing, right? Humans were made in the image of God, which means he would also be human, right? But then every human was made in his image. I also say him, but you get it, right? It's not that it's not man or woman. God is just the Father, and Father is, while used in a sort of binary term referring to only a male figure in a parental relationship. What a weird way to say it. But like father in the context of referring to God does not necessarily indicate that he is a man, that he is male, right? Yeah. Gotcha. And if I feel funny, I'll go run into the bathroom.
わかった。それじゃあまた後で。
The term The way people use father is the same way people call Arlecchino in Genshin father, right? It's more of a title than anything. And there she goes. And it's a real pain in the ass trying to hold a conversation with Noah in public. I should probably try and come up with a workaround for this. Don't worry, she'll come up with a workaround herself.
お兄さん
Huh? Just as I'm about to enter my classroom, a girl walks up to me. Mikuni? What's up? My mind is all better now. She'll probably be in the classroom already.
あ、いえ、違います。今日は、あまねちゃんのことではなくて、お兄さんのことを待ってました。
You were?
はい。
She did do something stupid yesterday, didn't she?
あ、いえ、違います。あまねちゃんにクレームなんて全然。むしろ、仲良くしてもらって、私も嬉しいと思ってますから。
Well, that's good to hear. She can be pretty bratty. Whines a lot too. Don't feel shy if she gives you any sass. You can go ahead and tell her off.
いえ、本当にそういうことではなくてですね。
Which angels look the most terrifying? Okay, well, here's... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna show you what I searched up. Alright? I looked up most terrifying angel. And what is this? Oh, it's image 2. And the first thing they refer to is Samael, right? Samael, who is also a fallen angel, but not to the same extent as Lucifer. He is referred to as the Angel of Death. Or, where is it? What's the white image? You mean this one? Because this is... Oh wait, hang on. I was in the wrong tab. You mean this one? Because that is this. These are the same thing. Same angel. Right? Just, you know, one is a lot more detailed. Right, but that's only one angel. There is also... Hang on. Here. Right, the cherubim is what most people refer to as angels. Seraphim is the thing I just showed you. The Thronus is also very terrifying because, you know, eyes. It's all eyes. And then it's like, these 6 aren't seen. Essentially. Like, it's how do I explain this? Where is it? Classification of angels who are highly pure. Highest group of angels, the seraphim and cherubim. not only contemplate God directly, but are totally concerned with him. In him, they contemplate the source of all creation, blah, blah, blah. Hang on. Same kind of unified vision of as the high acquires. They see reality divided into fundamental causes from which all things stem. I mean, yeah, essentially what I'm getting at is that there are 3 tiers of angel, right? The first 3, right, the seraphim, cherubim, and thrones, they're the ones that would most likely interact with with humans, right? And then higher up are dominions, powers, and virtues, and then higher than that are the principalities or archangels and angels, right? Very, very misleading there that one of them is referred to as angels, but you get what I mean. All right. But hang on. I'm trying to find not a video that take too much time. Are there 9 types of fallen angels? No. This is completely different to what I'm trying to excuse me? No, I'm good. Angels in Christianity. I mean, is this much better? Tradition places seraphim in a rank in Christian based on Isaiah's use of the word. Seraphim angels are the closest to God. Book of Isaiah. Blah blah blah. Cherubim have become associated with Buto, resulting in depictions of cherubim as small, plump, winged boys. Very weird description. We don't talk about that. The thrones are Orphean. The one of the Dead Sea Scrolls. Yeah, that's an Isaac. That's a Binding of Isaac reference. Dominions or lordships traditionally held to govern the movements of stars, planets, and celestial objects. Virtues assist with miracles as well as encourage humans to strengthen their faith in God. Authorities, powers or authorities oversee the power which human beings such as kings have been given in the world. Interesting. I mean, like, look. I'm just... Let's just go back, right? Let's go back to the most terrifying angel. What is... Let's just go to the first one in this list.
Starting off at our number 10.
Shut up. Zera. The fuck is Zera?
Fear that angels and demons alike don't want to get in
That
her
says
way.
2.
Sarah is a creation that God abandoned and now keeps imprisoned.
That's also that's also not an angel from Christian mythology. That's a fucking... Hang on. No. No. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! No. Yeah. Excuse me? The unnamed angel. What do you mean?
Dangerous herself, she also has this ethereal beast that kills people for her. And finally, at number 1 is the unnamed angel. In the 2001 psychological horror film Frailty, Dad...
Also not an angel in Christian mythology. I say Christian mythology, but like... Yeah. It's Seraphim again. They're back. I mean, if Wendigoon talked about the 9 types of biblical angels,
today
but I ain't fucking watching an hour-long video of him talking about angels again. Why do I feel like I've already linked to a video of fucking Wendigoon another time while we were playing? Whatever. The Circles of Hell. Yeah, it was about fucking purgatory. It was about Dante's Inferno. And now and this one is about angels. Wow. Fuck off. He's a Christian, so it makes sense. Anyway, let's get back to the game.
Amane ちゃんのことはあんまり関係なくて、全く無関係でもないんですけど。
Sorry, I didn't mean to get us sidetracked. Yeah, I'm listening now. What's up? Yeah, we definitely didn't get sidetracked because Dexter wanted to know the most terrifying angel.
はい。お兄さんにお伝えしたいことがありまして。
Leaflet posted a video about doing the political compass test. Yeah, I know. I didn't watch it, but you know, I saw the thumbnail. Are you okay?
はい。いえ、すみません。違うんです。緊張しているだけ。
The media share? What happened to the 5-hour stream you wanted, huh? Why do you want me to watch a leaflet at the start of the stream, huh? I thought you wanted me to play 5 hours of Angelic Chaos. Huh? Wait patiently for her to relax.
これ、読んでください。
She thrusts a pretty envelope towards me. Can I have a refund? No. No, in fact, you have to pay me to watch Leaflet's video tomorrow. Never mind. She thrusts a pretty envelope towards me. Huh? What? Face bright red, she continues holding the envelope towards me as her hands shake. Scam? That's good. I'm just hustling. You want me to read this? Like, right now?
いえ、後で。あと、一人で読んでもらえると、ありがたいです。
Okay.
よろしくお願いします。それじゃあ、失礼します。
After I take the letter, she immediately scampers off. For the next few seconds, my eyes flip between her and the envelope I'm now holding. Maybe she's challenging me to a duel. My defense mechanism causes me to always make a joke out of things. No, his coping mechanism is making jokes out of everything. He's just like me. The more you get your hopes up, the more hurt you'll be later down the line. It's my way of avoiding that. Having said that, I've never received a personal letter from a girl before, so I'm giddy with excitement, whether I want to be or not. Where's the BGM? Good question. I haven't heard it in like 30 minutes. I stifle the urge to read it immediately and thrust it into my pocket instead. I take a deep breath. After taking a deep breath, I enter the room. Also, I lied when I said that I heard it 3 minutes ago. Glancing over at my desk, I spot Kinoshita glancing toothily at me.
見てたよ、谷風くん。女の子に呼び止められてたね。あの子、昨日も来てたよね。谷風くんの彼女
Isn't lying a sin? Okay, and I already went through my reconciliation. I'm good for a year. No, she's my sister's friend.
妹さん、なんかあったの
Well, yesterday she was feeling sick, so her friend came to inform me.
そうなんだ。妹さんの様子は
Yeah, she felt all good after sucking my dick. I mean, sucking my blood. Did you hear about the Pope? Of course I heard about the Pope. I was literally in the middle of watching Hina Bobina's live stream when while she was playing Trick Shot Simulator, and then she brings up the Pope fucking dying. Yeah, she's fine. Got over it after a night of rest. She's back at school today even.
金曜だし、大事を取って3連休にしてもよかったんじゃないの
Who's the new Pope? I think you need to understand, it takes a while for them to actually decide on a new Pope. I doubt our parents would let her. Plus, she wanted to come.
そっか。大したことなかったならよかったね。で、妹ちゃんが元気なら、今日は何の用事だったのかな
She, kind of gave me something.
はあ、届け物ね。はいはい、もういいじゃん、やめなって。趣味が悪い。
No, keep teasing him. I'll put you higher on the list.
わかっちゃいるんだけどさ、見ちゃったからには一切触れないのもおかしいかなって。
What the fuck, Dexter?
そういう気持ちもちょっとはわかるけど、さっきの子にも悪いしさ。下級生が上級生の教室の前で待ち続けるなんて結構勇気がいると思うんだよね。だから、わかってる。もう余計なことは言いません。ごめんね、谷風くん。ついついテンション上がっちゃってさ。
Nah, it's cool. But I appreciate you not prying any further. Where's Kohibara anyway? Kohibara, by the way.
くるみ、まだ来てないよ。
That's weird. She's always here before me. You think she's sick or something?
どうだろう。くるみって風邪とかひかないタイプだったはず。
I don't know, she may have been kidnapped by Noah because Kohibara is also someone who had a past life.
そういや、病欠とかしたことないって言ってたね。かといってサボるタイプでもないよね。割と真面目だし。
Yeah, she gets really good grades too, doesn't she?
そりゃもう全国でも上から数えられるくらいに。付き合いも結構いいし、毎日机にかじりついてるわけでもないのに。本人曰く一番の勉強のコツは授業に集中することなんだってさ。正直何言ってんのかさっぱり理解できない。
Dexter, if you don't delete that message right away, I'm going to unmod you and delete it myself.
家で勉強とかしたくないから授業だけで理解するとか、わけがわかんない。とにかくそんなんだから、サボったりはしないはずなんだけど。
Why'd you delete the lol? I hope nothing bad happened. I hope nothing bad happened to her.
ま、人間だからね。病気になることもあるでしょう。案外、ただの寝坊ってこともありそう。とりあえずメッセージは送っとくか。
Well, hopefully she responds. I'm certainly concerned myself, but without her phone number, I have no way of getting in touch. So I'll let her friends handle it. Plus, my mind's far too distracted by the letter in my pocket. I can only wonder what it says.
ここにある抽象的とは何が抽象的だったのか。それを考えるために手紙に何が書かれているのかを確認してみましょうか。では、手紙の内容について一つずつ挙げてください。
She's right. I won't know what the letter says unless I read it. And I'm not going to be able to focus on class until I do. I'd prefer to do this somewhere I can relax. When I'm alone, but I simply can't wait any longer. First, I check my surroundings. Then, once the coast is clear, I open the envelope under my desk and take out the letter inside. I'll be waiting in room 1A once everyone's everyone's gone home for the day. It's one short, sweet sentence in lovely handwriting. Bro. I don't trust it, alright? I don't trust it. And she didn't pass this through Amane. She gave it to me directly. Dexter, I don't think you should be I would like you to refrain from talking about any declassified documents from Argentina in regards to anything from World War II. Not to mention, she wants me to meet her in a secluded location when no one will be around. You can talk about it during the leaflet reaction next stream, okay? She already talked about it, so there's no point in me not talking about it. If this is one giant prank, I'm never going to recover. Although Mikuni doesn't seem like a malicious person. Come on, man. Stop getting your hopes up. Don't be stupid. We've only known each other for a day. Love at first sight may be a thing, but I doubt that's what's going on here. Shut up! What the fuck are you typing? Despite knowing the improbability, though, various scenarios start to swirl through my mind. If she does ask me out, the sun would be setting as the two of us meet in an empty classroom after school.
好きです。お兄さん、私とお付き合いしてください。
I'd be over the moon if she actually said that. We only spoke briefly yesterday, and only about Amane. I still haven't gotten a full grasp of her personality, but I certainly wouldn't be put off by the idea of her liking me. It'd be a great opportunity to get to know her better. We could go to school together in the mornings, then leave together at the end of the day. We could stop by Starbucks for coffee on the way back. She's a slut. Be put off by her. Dexter, does she have a route? And if not, then she's like the bitch from High School DxD that kills Issei at the start of the episode, at the start of the series. Somewhat? What do you mean, somewhat? Of course, we'd go on dates during the weekend, and then kiss when the mood is right. She has H scenes, but no route. H scenes with who? In the heat of things, we'd go back home, end up in bed together, and then I suddenly picture her patting me on the picture her patting me on the back after my penis fails to get hard. The MC. Okay, you can fuck off. It's damned if I do, damned if I don't. I get so elated that I forgot the most pressing issue at hand. What do you mean, what? Where in the fucking game does she have a hate scene but no route? Does it happen here? I got so elated that I forgot the most pressing issue at hand. The grave secret I'm harboring. Between a rock and a not so hard place. I shut myself in the bathroom and heave a heavy sigh. This is tough stuff. Honestly, for both of us. And I'm certainly not ballsy enough to confide in a girl my age about this issue. No, but you confide in a girl a year younger than you. Marnie's family, so she doesn't count. Oh, of course. It's not like she's sending you panty pics. Sure, let's go with that. I'm currently a single man, so I kind of want to go out with her, just to see where it goes. But given the stressful situation I'm in, I don't think we'll be able to take our time and get to know each other. There's an angel here. There's an angel hanging around me 24/7 after all, which means she'd be present during all of our dates. Okay, she's not Love Me L. Okay, that even when we share intimate moments and kiss. Guess I have to turn her down. I can't involve her in my predicament. I'm already delighted that I received this letter, but I'll be even more so if she actually does ask me out. Though I'm pretty sure my feelings would be the same no matter who the girl was. She gave me a personal letter, for fuck's sake. I've never gotten one of these from a girl before. I've never been a ladies' man. This is my big chance to get a girlfriend. Who knows if I'll ever get laid? If I'll ever get another one. Although I guess I shouldn't assume she will ask me out. I'm gonna cry. Why is this happening to me?
どうした?話聞こうか?
Purple-haired woman jump scare. Huh? Kohibari.
あれ?どうしたの?今にも泣きそうな顔して、そんなにガチなこと?ごめん、気軽に声をかけちゃって。そこまで深刻だと思ってなくて。まさか、いじめとかじゃないよね?
He's bullied by himself. Oh, no, I'm not being bullied. I promise. You know our classmates aren't like that.
そりゃ、でも谷風くん泣きそうだったから。
It's because he met an angel. Literally. It's a personal problem. No one's to blame. I appreciate the concern, but really I'm fine.
そう?だったら。
Oops. You're here a bit late, though. What happened?
それがさ、聞いてくれる?もう大変だったんだから。今朝起きたら8時半過ぎちゃってて、この時点でもう絶対に間に合わないんだから笑っちゃうよね。一周回ってどうせ遅刻ならってまた寝ちゃって、そうしたらこんな時間になっちゃったよ。
I don't know whether to call that bold or stupid.
やっちゃった。
Well, I'm glad you're not sick.
それは平気。病気ではないよ。病気ではないんだよね。
What are you implying?
なんでもない。
What's the matter, young lady? Need someone to talk to?
気持ちだけもらっとく。心配してくれてありがとね。ほーら、授業始まるよ。教室行こう。おはようっす。 よすよす。よす。なんだ、元気そうじゃん。リーンに返事ないから心配したんだけど。無視すんなよ。ごめんって、無視してたんじゃないの。これにはやむにやまれぬ事情がありまして。え？事情って何？
Yeah, whether to go back to sleep or not.
起きたら8時半過ぎちゃっててさ。ただの寝坊じゃねえか。しかももう一回寝ちゃって気づいたら昼前。いやもうびっくりよ。ただの二度寝じゃねえか。
I think sleeping until noon is a little more than sleeping in.
まあそういうことでご心配おかけしました。返事に関してはごめん、ガチでごめん。ずっと寝てて起きたら起きたで急いで準備とかしてたから。寝てただけならいいんだけどね。ねえ、お願いがあるんだけど、今日のノート見せてくれないかな。ああ、それくらい全然。むしろ解説してほしいくらいなんですけど。なんでよ、楓は授業に出てたんじゃないの？出たけどわかんないんだよ。
That's crazy. That Kohibari can produce better notes from already shittily written notes from her friends. What am I saying? She can write better notes by inferring from the notes her friends have written. Or notes better. Aren't girls cute when they're almost retarded? True. Nothing seems to be off with Kohibari. So I take her word on it when she says she's not sick. But for a second or two out in the hallway, her mood changed. Why was she frowning like that? I can't deny that it's bugging me. Listen, I just don't think she slept in until noon, alright? I think she was at school, and then something happened. Maybe. Though, I imagine if I poke her about it, she'll just draw further away. Change the subject with a joke or something, like she did then. Why does this protagonist have insanely good instincts? Because she was acting weird. Honestly, I have to sort out my own issues first. If only I didn't have to deal with all this crap. As much as I know it's a bad habit, I can't stop myself from sighing. You're always acting weird? I'm a streamer, what do you expect? And now it's lunch break. You're calling off stream a lot? Yeah. I'm eating in the classroom as I always do. Now that I've decided what I'm going to do, I've been able to work up a decent appetite.
いたね。どうしたの？大丈夫？お茶を飲んだ方がいいんじゃないか？
You're weirder than me, very much so. Glug glug. I saw my life flash before my eyes. She just appeared out of the floor, frightening the living daylights out of me. I nearly shrieked. Sorry, could you give me a sec? I'll be done eating soon.
わかった。
What makes me weird in your opinion? The fact that you only like lollies. And then only play arrow games with lollies in them. So the entire, the majority of VNs that don't have lollies in them, you will never play. I wolf down the rest of my lunch, then step outside. This heat is sweltering, but I'll have to put up with it. I need an open space if I want to be able to talk to her without fear of onlookers. Doesn't my autism make me weird? Sure. If your autism is the reason why you post the most outlandish shit in the chat every fucking time I play a visual novel, then yeah, I guess it's because of your autism. I guess your autism makes you weird. My mom named me Austin because of my autism. It's messages like that make you weird, okay? You were gone a while.
君たちの様子は何度か確認していたよ。特に問題はなさそうだったし、授業を受けていたから邪魔しないようにしていた。
Fair enough. So, did you get any leads on the mysterious presence you sensed earlier?
よくわからないままだ。もしかしたら、この気配の元はここじゃないのかもしれない。
No, maybe she might be a bit closer than you originally thought. Oof, that's gonna be a lot more work if your search radius expands beyond the school grounds.
それで戻ってきたんだけど、君たちの方で何か変わったことは？
Can't say that I have. Amane hasn't gotten in touch with me, so I doubt she has either.
そうか。ならよかった。
I didn't know I was autistic when I was born. Yeah, that's obvious. I don't think anyone knows they're autistic until they speak. I don't think anyone knows they're autistic when they're born. Oh, actually, there was a little something, I guess.
なんだい？
Is there a connection between someone with autism and them loving lollies? No, but there is a connection between someone with autism and being a streamer. Basically, if this letter is the kind I think it is, then I should probably keep it a secret out of respect. Though, given this current situation, I'm not sure I would have that luxury. So I tell Noah of the letter and what it states. I think she might ask me out.
女の子からの呼び出して、人気のない場所で告白。
I mean, wasn't there something about people with autism liking people who are a bit younger? Dexter, lollies aren't a bit younger. They just look younger than a normal woman. Alright? Noah isn't younger than Kakeru. Than Riku. Alright? But I'm talking IRL. I saw a video about that or something. Yeah, I haven't seen any video like that.
つまり子作りか。
Why would you jump to that conclusion?
だって夕暮れの校舎に人気はなく告白した後はセクチュするんだろ。
That's not how you say it.
ゲームで見たことある展開だ。知ってるぞ。告白後の即セックスはよくあるんだろう。
Can we not apply porn game cliches to real life here? Those stories are purely fictitious. In reality, you don't start banging the second you're boyfriend and girlfriend.
そうなのか？本当に？
No, but, you know, Riku doesn't understand this story is also fictitious. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. I've never, actually experienced being in a relationship for myself. More importantly, though, you've moved on to playing porn games now. You've moved on to playing porn games now?
それは
Yeah, she started playing this era game called Angelic Chaos Reboot. You know, kinda mid, but the girls look hot.
人の営みとか恋人というか 関係についてもっと知りたいと相談したら、そういうゲームもあるとあまねが。
I don't think those games are meant to be used as a reference. Well, anyway, I don't know for sure that she's gonna ask me out. So, and even if she does, I plan on turning her down.
そうなの？
I'd rather keep her away from whatever's going on with me and the moment. With me at the moment. It'd be impossibly hard to have a healthy relationship while keeping such a giant secret from her.
そうか。
On that note, I want you to do something for me. Would you mind staying in the classroom? I know she can't see you, but I want what happens between us to be private.
君の言いたいことは分かった。
No, if you do that, she's gonna kill you.
そういうことなら、君の言う通り、僕は教室で待っているよ。
Sorry.
いや、謝るのならむしろ僕の方だ。誠に申し訳ない。
I really wonder why this all had to happen now. But I guess fate works in mysterious ways. I grabbed to Noah with a sigh. Afternoon classes are passing by in a flash. While I might have reached my decision, it's hard to calm my nerves. I'm having no trouble keeping up with my note-taking, but the majority of what the teacher's saying is going in one ear and out the other. Gotta text Amane and tell her I'll be a little late getting back.
それじゃあ僕はここで待っているよ。
Thanks. I'll be back in a bit.
いってらっしゃい。
I wonder if you'll still get this choice. Surely not. If one of the choices leads to a H scene, surely I won't get a second choice. There's only one thing in meeting between the sexes at this time of day can mean, surely. A lot of the choices do lead to hate scenes. Okay, I shouldn't be surprised. I head down the stairs, the letter hidden in my pocket. With every step, my heart beats faster. I'm almost afraid the next might make it burst. But I continue towards my destination, the first year's floor. Eventually, I arrive at 1A and open the door. There's one lone person inside. Mikuni, the bright orange rays of sunlight illuminating her figure.
お兄さん、来てくれたんですね。
Fuck.
バックログ画面よ。
お兄さん、来てくれたんですね。ありがとうございます。
Also, like, where's the... Oh, hang on.
設定画面だね。
Yeah, why was that turned on? Never mind. Let me know if you sense anything weird in the game. Right. Everything is weird at the moment, so like...
いえ、大丈夫です。
Fuck!
全然。むしろ来てもらえただけで、私はとっても嬉しいです。バックログ画面だね。
Sorry, I should have gotten here a little earlier. I don't want to thank you for the I did want to thank you for the letter.
そんな、急に呼び出したりして、すみません。
It's all good. No offense taken. I don't even think that's the correct response to what she said, but I'm too flustered to think rationally. My palms are already sweating like crazy. This isn't my first time talking with a girl, of course, but it feels like my heart is about to leap out of my chest right now. You don't have anything to do after this, do you?
はい。私も全然平気です。
Do you do any extracurriculars? You don't seem like the kind of person to stick around after school for no reason. Oh, do you and Mane...
お兄さん。
Yeah?
あまねちゃんの話をするために、お兄さんに来てもらったわけじゃありませんよ。
Right, sorry. Would you mind telling me why you did? Why you asked me to come here?
はい。お兄さん。私、お兄さんのことを初めて見た時から、胸がドキドキしてました。好きです、お兄さん。
I still don't trust you! Holy shit, she actually said it. She said the very thing I thought she'd never say. I'm so excited that I'm literally shaking. Bro, don't let your guard down! She's gonna fucking kill you! God, why couldn't this have waited a few months?
ですから私とお付き合いしてください。
Sorry, Mikuni. I'm flattered, really, but I can't go out with you. It's not your fault at all. I have some personal problems that prevent me from dating anyone at the moment.
そうなんですか。
Yeah, you know, he's a bit impotent at the moment. I can't tell you much about it, but it's complicated. I'm honestly flattered. I am, but I can't say yes to you right now. Sorry.
そうなんですか。わかりました。正直に答えてくれてありがとうございます。そんな風に言われたら諦めるしかないと思います。あんまり言ってもお兄さんを困らせてしまうだけでしょうから。
Man, this sucks. Why'd I have to break this sweet girl's heart? Why couldn't it have waited until... why couldn't it have waited till my problems have been resolved?
でもお兄さんに一つだけお願いがあります。
No, I don't...
せめてそれだけでも聞いてもらえませんか？
No, I'm good. Sure.
はい。
No!
の思い出にお兄さんとの子供が欲しいです。
I fucking told you! Okay, my child. Sure, that's... What?
Eh?
What is this name? Suspicion ISGK. The fucking name of the song. Sorry, I think my ears must have glitched out for a second there. I'm just gonna repeat what I heard, so don't think I'm trying to harass you or something. Did you just say you want my child?
はい、言いました。私、お兄さんとの子供が欲しいです。セックスしたいんです。
Okay.
よかった。受け入れてもらえるんですね。
In normal circumstances, yes. But not when the eroge has fucking angels and demons and shit, okay? I don't trust you. You're gonna kill him like in High School DxD. So, that was more of a questioning, okay?
すごく単純なことを言ってるつもりですけど。好きな人のぬくもりを私の体で感じたいんです。
Okay, well, making love with someone implies that you're dating them. So, you know, you're just doing it to get pregnant with his demon child. Those 8 words, might just be the most beautiful words known to man. My heart skips a beat, and my body heats up. However, there's one tiny concern nagging at the corner of my mind. I hate to break it to you, but like, I don't think you just start off by asking for someone's child.
好きな人との子供が欲しいと思うのはそんなに変なことですか？
Okay, it is. Honestly, it's kind of hard for me to, well, you know. But this is way too random. Do you, have sex a lot, Mikuni?
まさか経験なんてありません。こんなこと口にしたのも初めてです。
See, Dexter, she's a virgin. Why'd you call her a slut?
お兄さんだけですよ。
God, she's so sweet. You'll see. Shut up! Which is why this feels so wrong. Why would a girl so pure-hearted come at me with a request like this? She literally just told me she's a virgin. I really am flattered that you feel so strongly about me. But you should think more carefully before doing this. Like, I just rejected you. And even if I did say yes, you have to do things in order. Go on dates first. Get to know each other.
お兄さんって意外と真面目なんですね。あ、ごめんなさい。お兄さんのことをバカにしてるとかじゃないんですけど。私も詳しくはありませんけど、これくらい普通じゃないですか？
I don't think it is. I thought fucking after the confession was only a thing in porn games. Yeah? And what game do you think this is, Riku? Is this where society has gone? Are porn game tropes now standard practice in the real world?
お兄さん。
Hey! She leans in, sliding her dainty fingers across my chest.
私では魅力が足りませんか？
No, you're attractive in the generic in the generic. When I said slut, I still don't see what you mean. She's a virgin. What do you mean? Also, she's attractive in like the generic, conventionally attractive, like doesn't really stand out kind of way. But she's horny as hell. Okay, and the fact that she's a virgin means that she can control herself. I do. You're very attractive. All right. I guess I can't hide it from you any longer now. From you, yeah. I'm currently having issues getting it up. Can't you be a slut towards one person? Yeah, but you worded it in a bad way. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're calling her a slut in a bad way.
立たないって。
If you're a slut for one person, then you're... What do you mean? You're horny for every fucking lolly. What is this double standard? I can't get an erection. I know, it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. It's a bit of an inconvenience.
そうだったんですか。でも、とりあえず試してみませんか？
You're really testing me right now. What do you mean? What do you mean? Mikuni's a slut towards Riku. Why are you saying that's a bad thing?
私、精一杯頑張りますよ。
You really don't have to. I'll be honest, Mikuni. This isn't right. It's just not normal. It's not consensual. Bro. Neither is the way you talk about lollies. What are you talking about? You really don't strike me as the kind of girl who'd sleep with someone so casually. And you're being really pushy about it too.
勘違いしないでください、お兄さん。私は快楽が目的でセックスしたいわけじゃありません。そんなに軽い女じゃありません。
I mean, that's obvious.
私はただお兄さんとの子供が欲しいだけです。
Yeah, you want his child because you know he's the demon lord. He was the demon lord in his past life. That's why you want him. I don't think that's any better. Honestly, why are you so adamant on having my child?
そんなの自分でもよくわかりません。さっきも言ったじゃないですか。
Who the fuck were you in your past life?
こんなことお兄さんだけって。お兄さんを見てるとものすっごく胸がドキドキして。
Dexter, the only reason you hate Mikuni is because she's in a lolly. If she was a lolly, you'd love her being a slut towards Riku. So shut the fuck up.
そのぬくもりを私の体で感じたくなるんです。もう我慢できないんです。だから。
My heart pounds faster and faster, as if her fingers are turning the dial.
お兄さんもドキドキしてくれてる。
She stares at me passionately through hazy eyes. Honestly, I'm attracted to her, but there's something about her actions that scares me. Something's not right here. Okay, Mikuni, let's just slow down and think this. A shrill metallic ping pierces my ears, interrupting me mid-sentence. It's the same eerie noise I heard yesterday, only louder.
お兄さん。
There it is! It skipped the choice? Of course it skipped the choice! What do you mean? Of course it's gonna skip the choice! I don't think they would include a choice that would lead to a hate scene in the fucking all ages version of this game! Her voice enters my ears, only to superimpose with someone else's inside my mind. Well, it leads to a bad end. Okay. That doesn't help your case. That just solidifies even more why they wouldn't have it in the fucking game, right? If it led to the same, they could have skipped the hate scene. No, they couldn't. What do you mean, Dexter? If it led to the same branch, right? If both choices ended going to stay in the same path, then obviously they would be the choice. But it cuts off after it cuts off. I think it might stop the game. So then what's the point of keeping it? I think it might stop the game earlier. Yeah.
つながった。
It's the voice from yesterday.
声ですか？
For more content. Make a better argument next time. She cocks her head, but the very next second, the room begins to shake, accompanied by a low rumbling sound. What the fuck? The space around me warps before my eyes, forming a dark orb. It bulges like a balloon until it's big enough for a person to pass through. And then something comes flying out of it. Loud. Holy. What? A large shadow abruptly obscures my vision. Something slams into me hard. The force of the impact sends me staggering back, and I ultimately land squarely on my ass. And the shock of the collision spread throughout my entire body, leaving me paralyzed and unable to move. I must have hit my tailbone, because my ass hurts like hell. I'm almost in tears. Strangely enough, though, there's a pleasant warmth coursing through my upper body, in addition to the pain. Woman! What in the... I hope her voice isn't too loud. the voice is coming from right in front of me. But it's not Mikuni's. I've never seen this girl before. If she were in a grade above me, that'd explain why, but somehow I feel like I feel like she may not even go to this school. It's the other one. Dexter, same point. If she was a lolly, you wouldn't be complaining. I'm joking, by the way. Sure. She's not wearing our uniform, after all. In fact, her outfit itself is rather peculiar. Yeah. Noah can be horny as hell in the hate scenes. And you aren't complaining about that because she's a lolly. Though it seems to be in the style of a traditional Japanese garb. The gaps of the shoulders, arms and chest are unconventional, to say the least. I have to admit, this girl has a massive rack. When I say slut, I mean, like, extremely horny. I was just joking for the fox girl. Right. My gaze is practically pulled to it. I can't peel my eyes away. After her voice snaps me back to reality, I quickly raise my head, only to have my breath taken away once more. Those large, glistening eyes and long, luscious eyebrows cause her beautiful face to appear a bit childlike. Hands spread across that face. That face of hers is a broad smile. Okay, maybe her voice is a bit is a bit loud. It's what her,
私の声こんな音量はこれくらいで大丈夫かしら
Fox girl MILF. Hey. Don't. The fucking side boob, man. The girl wraps her arms around my neck and squeezes me as hard as she can. Which means her voluptuous breasts are smushed right up against my chest. So why does Mikuni's hate scene end in a bad ending? Why does Mikuni's hate scene have a bad ending? Why is a bad ending? IDK, of course. I feel a pleasant warmth, an immense softness, and smell of faint but sweet scent. I just assume. What do you mean you just assume? Of course you just assumed. You didn't play through. You didn't choose it. Why am I surprised? Her breasts aren't the only part touching me. Her rounded shoulders, her arms, and around my neck. Each and every body part is so fascinatingly different from a man's. Yeah, she's a girl. And she has fox ears. Having never experienced this kind of close physical contact with a girl, my heart is racing. Not to mention my mind is going haywire. This is all so crazy, so sudden. Sorry, what? I mean, she confuses me most, however. What confuses me most, however, are those fluffy ears protruding from her head. They've been flopping around and hitting me in the back of my head this whole time, but, what are they? My attention was so preoccupied on her cleavage that I failed to notice until now. Are those the kind of animal ears I see in fantasy stories? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who are you?
はじめまして。魔王様
What?
突然こんな形で挨拶をするプレイを謝罪するわ。ごめんなさい。
Sure, if you say so. But like, who are you? You call me Lord Diablo. Why do you know that name?
なんでも何も、私はあなたに会うために来たのよ。魔王様。
Yeah, I'd come to you too. I mean...
あなたが魔王の生まれ変わりなんでしょ いえ、答えなくていいわ。私はあなたが放つ魔王の気配をたどってこっちに来た。うん。あなたで間違いないわ。
Right. What are you going to do to me?
そんな怖い顔をしないで。危害を加えるつもりはないわ。むしろ、私はあなたを守るために来たんだから。
What does that mean? And just who are you anyway?
私は格はシトリア。あなたは？
Yeah, I'm not putting that name in the list. What was her name in the volume settings?
設定画面です。
Kaguya. Yeah, let's go with that one. Kaguya, I'll put you above Mikuni. Put her first place? What do you mean first? What do you mean put her first place? There you go, new ranking. It's a bit long. Oh, do not put her first place. But yeah. Tanikaze Riku.
谷風陸。そう。それがこっちの世界で一般的な名前なのね。
Put Noah as God tier? No. Don't put the Lord's name in vain. Right. Now, could you please explain what's going on already? Listen, Dexter, we already explained angels and God are different people. Quote unquote, people. Who are you? What was that black orb thing? And why the hell are you wearing those fluffy ears?
耳？ああ、頭のこれ？
Are they some kind of cosplay accessory or what?
本物よ。私の体の一部。
Are they like similar to my demon horns?
ええ、そうよ。
He's catching on fairly quickly.
やっぱり間違いなかった。
They're so squishy. The one single word and this only is the only thought of that one single word is the only thought in my mind. Why is she so happy? Because I don't know. You played through the game already. Why are you asking? Quick and distracted, man. Now's not the time for that. Cut it out already. I pry her off me, but she doesn't seem offended in the slightest. I'm still on Noah's route. Well, you're gonna only be in Noah's route because you're not gonna be playing any other character's route. That's beside the point. Why wouldn't that explanation be in the? Why wouldn't that explanation be in the common route of why she's happy to see Riku? Now that I get a good look at her outfit, yes, I'm still just as perplexed. You're checking her out too, huh? It's like a Shrine Maiden outfit, but reimagined. That's the closest comparison I can make. It's also rather revealing. There are cut-out sections around her cleavage, and her shoulders and arms too. Yeah, that's the best part. She knows who I am, and wears an outfit that's similar, that seems alien to me. Not to mention those animal ears on her head. Yeah, where's the accompanying tail, huh? I'm putting two and two together. I think she might be undergoing a transmigration. Though, the one problem is that she seems to know more about Diablo than I do. Also, what was that weird portal-like thing? I have a myriad of questions.
ところで、そちらの子は？お知り合い？
Huh? Oh.
お兄さんの恋人さんなんですか？コスプレが趣味なら言ってくれれば私だって。
No, she's not my girlfriend. Heck, I've never even met her before.
だったら、この人は一体。
Good question. That's what I want to know.
あじああ、なんですか？
あなた、嫌な匂いがするわね。もしかして間一髪というやつかしら。
お兄さん、私そんなに匂いますか？
What? Not that I can tell, no. She smells kind of good, as a matter of fact. But some things are better left unsaid.
そうですか。よかった。好きな人に臭いとか言われたらショックですから。
匂いっていうのはそういう意味じゃなく、マナのことなんだけど。嫌な気配と言い換えてもいいわ。
See? She gets it. I fucking knew it. She can't be normal. Not in this visual novel.
それよりも、あなたの好きな人って彼のこと？
はい、そうですけど。だったら何なんですか？
その好きはあなたの本当の気持ちなのかしら。
一体何を言ってるんですか？失礼なこと言わないでください。私はお兄さんのことが好きですよ。好きだからお兄さんとの子供を作りたいんじゃないですか。
Her eyes contain the same stern glint as earlier. What did I possibly do to make her feel so strongly about me? I'm flattered that she likes me, of course. But there's just something eerie about her resolve. We only just met.
やっぱり言葉で理解してもらうのは無理か。となると多少強引な手を使うしかないでしょうね。
Saying that, Miss Storia points toward the sky. And then a ball of fire suddenly bursts into being above the tip of her finger.
何？手品？
危害を加えるつもりはないから安心して。だからちょっとだけ我慢してね。
Mikuni! The ball of fire swells to the point of engulfing Mikuni entirely. It only lasts for a fraction of a second, though. The flames just then disappear without a trace. No scorch marks on her hair or clothes. No burns on her unblemished skin.
熱くない？あれ？今のは何がどうなって。
驚かせてごめんなさい。でもこうでもしないときっとあなたが苦しむことになるから。
一体何を。
次に目覚めた時にはいつも通りのあなたに戻っているから。安心して眠りなさい。
え？あ。
Mikuni! She suddenly falls like a lifeless doll. Thankfully, I managed to rush over and catch her in time. She's fine. She just got burnt to death. Wow. She's out like a light. Sleeping so peacefully, it feels a little anticlimactic.
彼女を元に戻すにはこれが一番手っ取り早かったのよ。
Exorcism.
見た目ほど危険じゃないのよ。あれ。
What did you do to her?
彼女の様子が変だったのはあなたも気づいていたんでしょ？
Yeah, but it wasn't in a bad way. I mean, yeah, she asked me out, then randomly said she wanted my baby. In no way she was in her right mind.
それはね、彼女は何者かに魔法で操られていたからよ。
Yeah, but like to what extent, you know? Because like, does she still like Riku, or was that also because of someone else's magic?
そして私の魔法で彼女を元の状態に戻したんだけど、分かってもらえるかしら。
Yeah, I more or less understand. But it's kind of hard to fathom. Like, all this magic and stuff.
信じられない？
Don't look at me like that. I mean, I saw it with my own two eyes. A girl asked me out. I said no. And then she started begging me for sex, so I could impregnate her. Her being controlled explanation makes much more sense than it being a serious case of love at first sight. In any case, I'm glad I didn't give in to her temptations. I heave a deep sigh as I watch her sleeping peacefully. So, just who are you? All I know is your name.
そうだったわね。ごめんなさい。では改めて。私は格はシュトリア。魔王の生まれ変わりがいるこっちの世界に渡ってきた。そうね。リクからすれば、私は異世界のものということになるかしら。
You're from another world? You weren't reincarnated in this world like I was?
違うわ。私は世界を渡ってきたのよ。
Why would you... Actually, I guess you already explained that.
ええ。あなたに会う
Oh
ためよ。
my goodness! hang on. She's still 9. Yeah. Anyway. That doesn't give you permission to hug me.
ごめんなさい。でも嬉しくて。
なんだ今のマナの爆発は。
Noah, what are you doing here? I can explain. I swear I'm not into big tits. Maybe a little.
何をしてるんだ男と女が抱き合って嘘つきやっぱり告白後の即セックスじゃないかやっぱりエロゲは現実じゃないか
Yeah, she's not wrong. It's not what it looks like. I promise. I can explain.
そもそも君は告白を断るって
I did. This isn't even the girl who asked me out.
別の子を振った直後に新たな相手となんと大胆な
That's not what's going on here at all. Why am I freaking out here? Why am I freaking out here? I'm acting like a cheating husband who just got caught red-handed by his wife. Well, not that I even have a wife or anything close to it. No, but you're staring at your first one while getting hugged by the second. All right, that's the route order. Can you get off me already?
君は何者いや、その耳、そのマナーこの世界の人間じゃないね
Pot calling the kettle there, Noah. You aren't from this world either.
まさか魔族なのか
あなたの方こそ何者？翼を生やした種族なんて初めて見る。魔族にだっていないわ。
僕は魔族じゃない天使だ
天使？
そうだ天から使わされた魔王の生まれ変わりである谷風陸を守るために
あら、だったら私と同じね。 私も魔王を守るためにこっちの世界に来たのよ。今日はここまでにしておきましょうか。その子そろそろ目覚めそうだから。
A demon said she never heard of a creature with wings. Isn't that weird? No. Because Diablo didn't wait.
バックログ画面です。
Yeah, Diablo didn't have them. And neither did the transmigration of Amane.
待ちたまえ、話は済んでいない。
わかってる。でも私の事情を説明するにも時間がかかるから機会を改めましょう。落ち着いて話をするべきだと思うもの。それじゃまたね、魔王様。
Wait, but like, what if I want to see you again? What, I mean, if angels exist, wouldn't she have known that, considering she's a demon? Well, clearly they don't exist in their world, in her world. Is that a fox mask she just put on? The moment she covers her face with it, her very presence seems to obey it, even though she's mere feet away, mere feet from me. She proceeds to jump out of the classroom window before I can stop her. Hey, where are you? I rush over to the window, but she's nowhere to be seen. She's vanished without a trace, like a phantom. Like Sora's power, like Sora's artifact.
リク、彼女は。
Her title hasn't been said yet. Right. No idea. All I know is she saved my hide. If she hadn't intervened when she did, who knows what would have happened. Right now, we need to get Mikuni to the nurse's office. I say title because I don't want to spoil anything. Right. It looks like I didn't cause a commotion, at least. And with that, stopping here. Yeah! See? He gets it. I'm ending off stream for today. God. Yeah. God. Why do I have a good instinct for this? How many... Dexter, how long have you been watching me? I didn't even check the time. Yeah. It's called a vibe. You got the vibe that it was... That I've been streaming for 3 hours. But, either way, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, a follow would be appreciated. And if you want to support me even further, you could always subscribe. But, yeah. Tomorrow, we'll be streaming for a bit longer than usual. And we'll be streaming Angelic Chaos a bit longer than usual. So, until then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.